Well, we should also mention that, you know, we did kind of have our paths cross before.
Yes, we did.
In the past, a little bit. As I remember, you came from Hollywood.
So let's talk a little bit. Okay, for everybody tuning in, again, this is something that, you know, episode 1, we're going to talk to you a little bit about how we met, maybe our first impressions, why are we starting a podcast, right? Like, don't we talk enough? She doesn't. She talks to me. Today we caught up for 5 hours and I told her, enough. We have got to stop talking. Keep this conversation for the podcast. I'm done. I guess, how did we meet?
I guess they let anyone into Hollywood nowadays.
Yeah, they really do.
I mean,
they really do.
I don't know who let this cockroach have a gig, but you know, there's like I said, in heaven sometimes it would get a little boring, so I'd frequent the Hollywood sphere. I'd sometimes go. I would do a little haunting. I'd do a little possession.
You like to possess little things, little gnomes, little creatures.
Little creatures.
Creatures. There we go.
Oh, gnomes is a bit, you know.
Yeah. I get it.
How many gnomes do you see in Hollywood?
None anymore. I don't know if that's kind of sad. I'm sorry. Well, we got to get the jitters out of the way.
We need more gnome representation in Hollywood.
You're being actually so shy and so cute. I love it. So part of my turn, how did we meet? We had worked for anybody that, you know, might not be familiar with VTubers or the sphere. There's a lot of things that we won't be discussing because legalities, but some of the things we will be discussing. So we worked at a job before. Together, we got to know each other, and then we both eventually remained friends, much to everyone's chagrin and surprise.
My surprise too.
Liar, you love me. You started working there a little bit before me. What were the first, since you were my senior, what were your first impressions of me?
Well, I remember you going very in on just your slow and sexy voice.
I hate you so much. Hi, honey.
Oh my God, she said the thing.
Oh my God.
So I remember being like, wow, she is actually mommy. But I think the more that I got to know you, it became less that and more
you
like...
You don't think I'm mommy anymore?
No, I think you're a little partial girl failure.
Go on.
And a partial baby, but you're also girl boss, you know?
Okay, good. Are you saying baby because I'm very emotional? Is that why you think I'm baby? Because I feel my emotions deeply? Are you shaming me for my emotions? If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Mommy will punish me, you guys.
So now you think I'm a failure and a baby and pathetic.
Well, I was actually, I'll be honest, I think I mean, it was so long ago, but I think maybe I felt a little intimidated because I was like, wow,
I get that.
Like first impression, I was like, you really seem like you have it all together and you're so mature.
I really am. Thanks. My first impression of you, since you started at the job before me, I actually watched you start. But, you know, you didn't know me back then because I was just watching you from the shadows. I was lurking. I was peeking. I thought you were really funny. I thought you were a star. I thought you had, you know, those qualities.
Funny.
You're funny. I was also, you know, I didn't know humor back then. So I thought anything was funny.
Okay.
No, I thought you were really funny. I thought you were very hardworking. Yeah, you just had something about you that I really just don't know how to describe it other than whatever star quality is. I thought you had it when I then joined, you know, the workplace. So without getting into detail, you know, we were about maybe a few girls, and even though I was new, you were also new. So we couldn't really get to talk a lot with anybody because everybody was just kind of working and building their brand and all that stuff.
Everybody works hard.
Even though you were busy, you still really made time to talk to me, answer questions. You actually helped me a lot with an art. Yeah, I just felt that you were very helpful and very, despite the fact that you had, those qualities that initially maybe could seem a little intimidating.
Oh, you said it so sincerely.
I know. It's like I like you or something,